And we're off. But we never taking days off. You see what I did there? Did you see what I did there, Jamaicans? Okay, cool. Go ahead and break that down. Oh, let me the last episode was funny. I fucked the intro up, but it was hilarious. Hitting out strong in week 6 on this one. Jamaicans, welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers. I'm your host, Bogart Scott Free, here with my esteemed colleague, live in the studio for the great debate, the Goo. How you doing, Goo?
I'm here today.
What's happening?
Area 51, they locked me out. They cut the power out of there, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to get it in right over here. You know what I mean? Pause.
You know what I'm saying? Well, check this out. Follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. And follow my esteemed colleague, the Goo, at the Guru 408. Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. We are about to bust out the great debate. On this one, it's basically the ranking show, all same shit. We're really gonna emphasize on the receivers and the running backs like usual. We'll touch on some defenses and some streaming QBs. But what was I gonna say? I forgot what I plumb forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. Okay. The great debate.
The great
right?
debate.
Okay.
Yes.
Our shit will be, all the rankings will be. Whoa, that's really high. All the rankings will be on the IG. Check. You know what I'm saying? Because last week, you know what I'm saying, a little bit busy, a little bit technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? And shit, what do you want to hit them off first with, Goo?
I mean, it's.
I knew what I was gonna say now.
You'll go for it.
Ooh, 4 teams on a bye. That's right. Damn, I knew that was important.
What teams? Do you know those?
Yeah, the Raiders, the Bears. God, not really high. They're so high. Know. The Raiders.
All right, I'm gonna let you look that up for a minute.
No, go ahead. That's why I tag you in.
We're going right to the your running back list.
What a start to the show, Jamaicans.
Come on, we're all over the place. There we go. We need to roll this blunt. Get our minds right. Okay. Let's see. High. There's nothing crazy about your list right now. I always like to start with the top 10, talk about a bad matchup.
What are we gonna fuck with, the running backs?
Yeah,
first?
we're on the running backs right now. We'll get more heavy on the flexes. I don't want to spend too much time on
who the fuck is on the bye week? The Bears.
You were supposed to know that.
I mean, I know, but I didn't write it down. So and then we smoked the blunt and then we start the show, and I was so excited that I got through the fucking intro legit.
And now we can't even remember for the bye week.
No.
We'll get to that.
That's your job, man.
That is my job. What are we on? Oh, the Bills and the Colts as well. There we go.
So yeah, see? That was a test.
Go. I passed.
You passed.
I cheated, but I passed. All right, so running backs.
Passed nonetheless.
First guy I noticed you're down on in the top 10 who I am big on is Chris Carson going up against those Cleveland Browns who just got ran on for 275. ECR has him at 9.
Easy.
You have him at, what is that, 12. What's good?
Very good.
I'm nitpicky right now.
Very good question.
We love talking about Chris Carson on this show.
Yes. First of all, Jamaicans for Chris Carson. But, my friend, that is a great question. And on this great debate, I have a great answer for you. Rashad Penny is slowly and surely going to get more in the mix. And there's going to be...
You believe that?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Or else I would have him at like 8.
Okay.
But
why, though?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Because they just... Man, Pete Carroll just loves this kid, and they want to run, because it makes their play action game more efficient. You know what I mean? I mean, like, look at this is the same thing they did last year. They started realizing their defense wasn't that great, and they started having putting the uptick on the run game. Only in this case last year, you had 2 guys that would have over 12 carries a game, and then another guy would have like 6, and that was Penny. And this time there's only 2 of them. Technically,
Carson's a belt.
And Carson keeps getting 22. He's gonna. I'm just saying, it's not far fetched to say he might.
Don't
get
put that out there.
Carries.
Don't you put that on me.
He's still getting the targets though, because they're not taking him. It's not like they're gonna take him off the field and put in Penny. You know what I'm saying? Like, and before Penny got hurt, he was being moved around, so we might see him on the field with Carson, and have Penny out wide.
All right.
Or you know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough. On the other side of the ball in that same game, your boy Nick Chubb. How you feeling about him right now? Is it full Chubb, Nick Chubb?
I just think.
Or are you having a problem getting it up?
No, you know what? Still full on Chubb for the Chubb. I mean, because you can run this team. They try their best to pass rush, so you're gonna be able to defuse that a little bit by running more with Chubb. And I think the Browns, what they do is they kill themselves, then they come back next week with a better game plan. And in this case, I just feel like it's going to be back with Chubb. Just like when they played the Ravens, it was like, yo, you have to give Chubb. Plus, you can run on them. So you factor all that together. That's why I like Chubb.
The reason I brought up Chubb.
Where do I have Chubb at? Mind you, when you say that, I should number
you have
this
him 5th. ECR has him 7th. So
okay,
you are
so
Chubb. You have a little bit of
He's going to catch a couple balls.
Hey, yo. But, okay, so about Nick Chubb, I had a little comment on him. I kind of feel like with the state of the Browns, where they're at, Kareem Hunt's going to be pretty involved when he comes back because they are lacking for anything over there offensively.
Yep.
I mean, he's coming back in 3 weeks.
I seen him. I mean, eligible to come back.
Right.
He's
on the team. He's coming back.
He had a sports hernia. I think it's week 10, isn't it?
It was 8. I thought it was 8 games he got.
So there's the bye week.
Okay, you might be right.
Yeah.
But he's coming soon. I think he's going
to
be involved.
The bye week doesn't count.
If you're a Nick Chubb owner, are you?
Yeah.
Would you sell any stock?
There is literally people holding on to Kareem Hunt that don't have Chubb because in all my leagues I literally have Chubb. So it's like these motherfuckers are holding Hunt and it's not me.
I see that.
Yeah.
I've seen that somewhere. David Johnson, he did.
But yes,
I'm not seeing him on the injury report, but he's got a good matchup if he doesn't play.
We did save rush to the waiver wire.
And get
last night.
Chase Edmonds.
And you know what I'm saying? And I still would if I'm a DJ owner, but to be honest, it looks like he's gonna play.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything
looks like he's
there.
Gonna play.
All right.
Shout out to DJ.
Tough matchup for Dalvin Cook this week. Even CMC's playing Tampa. Didn't Tampa slow him down already once this year?
Yep, right? A little bit.
Didn't they? They played Carolina already.
What are you talking about?
CMC. Played Tampa already, didn't they?
Yep.
Right, and he had a pretty weak game. It was week 2, I think, right?
That was the one where that was week 2, the first Thursday nighter.
Yes.
Not the first one, but the second Thursday nighter, week 2, and Todd Bowles was like, "I'm back, baby. We stopping the run."
You think they do it again, or is it we get?
I mean, this time there's a quarterback who's not just lethargic because remember it was a hurt Cam Newton. That's really going to make a difference.
That is true.
CMC is in his groove this time. It's not week 2. Now we're going into week 6. This motherfucker's on fire. You know what I'm saying? He's going. He is white. He is white now, and he's going back to Europe. It's technically his roots. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a homecoming, right?
He's getting excited.
Because I just get excited with this kid, man.
Todd Gurley
that
owners,
kid's fire.
Should they be excited for Todd Gurley versus
reverse
San Francisco?
racism? That's CMC.
Gurley versus San Francisco. What do you think of that matchup? Good or bad?
I mean, okay, I really respect Nick Chubb as a runner, and he still put 80 on us, 80 cents, some change on us, right?
Something like that.
Going into the week, we're 6th overall. I haven't checked if we dropped because I'm pretty sure we were going to drop because we were letting him run on us lightweight, right? Now, with all that said, you got to look at the running backs we played all year, though. The Niners. Week 1, it was Barber and Ronald Jones. Week 2. Help me out here. Joe Mixon wounded. Week 3, James Conner wounded. So this is technically the first legit running back we're coming up against. But the way they're using him, I can't get him in this top 10. Even though he might get these touchdowns, those goal line touchdowns are going to be harder to get against us.
His snap count's going. He's playing like 90% of the snaps now.
Okay, he did that game.
Yeah, but
it was a drastic jump from like 60.
I think that's 68. Their formula. Jared Goff has kind of shown that he plays better when Gurley's on the field.
I mean, yeah, because
obviously, right?
Because you know what, the way McVay schemes everyone open, it all predicates on them being able to establish the run. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Brandon Cooks. Get better, but don't rush back because, man, this will just bring Bobby Woods back to life.
Oh, yeah. No, is he out this week?
Do you buy into the we won't get into that yet. I was going to say if you buy into the Everett, but, we'll talk about tight ends later.
Yep. Outside, the running backs are pretty... a couple guys. We're going to move down to, like, the mid-20s. You got, let's see. Who do you like better? Carlos Hyde, Damian Williams, Sony Michel. If you get to pick one, who are you going to play?
Damian Williams or Sony Michel. I like, in order... It's funny because I think if memory serves me correct, I have him Damian. Because it's funny because I can change how I feel at any drop of a dime.
Of course.
So even in my memory, I'm like, damn, how did I have them ordered?
Don't go back to the ranking and base it.
No. But still, we're
going to adjust from here. That's what we're here for, to have the debate.
Well, I like him Damian. In order, I would start him Damian, Michel, and then Carlos Hyde because, first of all, Chris Jones is going to be out. You know what I mean? He can not only pass rush good, he's also a great run stopper.
Chris Jones on Kansas City, correct?
On Kansas City Chiefs.
Talking about Carlos Hyde's matchup.
Yeah, so for Carlos Hyde's matchup, I know I should be more specific when I say these things.
Yeah, I didn't mention the matchups. That's kind of me too.
Then
Sony Michel's playing the Giants.
Yeah.
And
it is a short week, though, or else
David Williams playing Houston.
Yeah, and then because it's a short week, I feel like, hey, let's just take it easy and just get out of here with this W. It's really going to be no problem for them. Maybe Tom Brady gets some razzle dazzle. He just likes to show off. You know
I mean, it is a Thursday night game. It is the Giants. They hate the Giants.
And everyone on the Giants is depleted.
Can the Giants score 10 points in that game?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, there's literally only been 2 touchdowns scored on the Patriots this year, and they were both fluky.
Tevin Coleman and Matt Breida went crazy last week.
Yep.
How do you feel about them? You have Tevin Coleman ranked like 40th?
No way.
20, 30, 31st.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
31st.
I was gonna say he's a top 36 play. I kind of like him. I like him to go by 12s.
Even you got Matt Breida 21, but Tevin Coleman. I kind of like Tevin Coleman better.
You know what?
Matt Breida his day was basically one run.
Here's the thing. Is Matt?
Now I'm the guy who takes that run away.
I don't know. Matt Breida is still like, I don't know. He's still. You know what? Because Matt Breida got tweaked. His shit got tweaked. You know what I mean?
And it was pretty much just Coleman and Breida that got the
exactly.
word. There was no DJ Mostert.
Nope.
Jeff Wilson was inactive.
And because here's the thing, if Coleman, if Coleman is the guy who's more so between the 20s, right? Do we got some tree in there?
No, there's no tree in here. Coleman's okay.
Coleman could be the guy between the 20s. I'm liking it to when he had a duo in Atlanta, Shanahan, right? Uh-huh. It was Freeman and Coleman. Freeman was basically between the 20s.
Yes.
And then they would bring in Coleman in the red zone. And then they would even have hella packages with both of them. I just feel like I feel like
are both those guys flexes to you? Or
yeah.
Because obviously,
but still though,
I feel
like,
are you getting RB2 value out of them? Or
but see, here's the thing too is like, man, you could run on these Rams right now, bro.
You can do whatever you want on the Rams right now. The defense is not there. All right, so you love both those guys. I think you can go ahead and plug them, play them going forward. Damian Williams, LaShawn McCoy. Are you worried about anything
I'm
there?
not. You know what?
You're rolling those guys out?
Step aside, Shady. You see where I ranked Shady? I got Damian Damian's a top 20 play to me this week.
You put Damian Williams at 18. You put LaShawn McCoy at like 36.
Yep. Because, bro, I read some shit, and this is exactly what I used to say about him was that, like, he's supposed to be the guy that's going to scare me because he can pass protect with his veteran savvy ways. But he's been poor at pass protection. And you know what I mean? Like, they're kind of hot about that.
Does that mean Darryl might cut into his work?
I don't think that. No? I just think that it's because
You mean Damian will be more involved?
Yeah, and I think they're gonna ride. What they're gonna do is go back to riding one as much as they can till he dies, and then they bring the next guy up. This whole trying to run the backfield fucking committee shit doesn't work for them.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna throw a couple names.
Come on, when did Andy Reid never not just fuck with one running?
Usually
back?
he does. That's why it's kind of weird. But
welcome back to Darkwing Duck.
He's back this week.
As long as he's healthy, he's gonna be the guy. Fuck that. They experiment. And this is just what I'm saying.
Houston did give up 33 points to Atlanta, so I mean, Kansas City should have no problem.
And Carlos Hyde and Duke Johnson can get a ton of work here.
It should be.
Get a ton of work.
I mean, but do you think they run that formula of trying to slow the game down, or because I don't think that's their offense?
Bob? You got Bill O'Brien. You got Bob himself. He's an offensive-minded guy, correct?
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, because under the Patriots, he was offensive coordinator. That's kind of what, parlayed himself into a head coaching job, right? Then Romeo Crennel. He's an old fucker.
Yeah.
He's a defensive-minded guy, obviously, because he's a defensive coordinator. I don't know if that guy's either old and wise and be able to devise this type of game plan, or if he's old and senile. And you know what I'm saying? But I lean towards more old and senile because I feel like their game plans every week are trash against opposing offenses, and they're gonna get diced up by, like, I see Bill O'Brien creating fucking offensive schemes, right? To maybe mimic them, they're gonna try to run, but I don't know. I mean, they still Spagnuolo the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs still going to send a lot of pass rush. Then it can go either way too. Like send a lot of pass rush, then run a lot. Maybe a lot of Duke Johnson checkdowns. I don't know. We can go either way.
But here's where I'm going to go with this now. I'm going to get after that.
Okay.
You said enough on that.
Oh, I'll say more.
You said I know.
I know what I mean.
I'm here to corral you.
I'm already lit. We're about to rip this next blunt. No,
Chris Thompson. Why is Chris Thompson always getting ranked in the top 25? Fuck Chris Thompson.
Oh man,
fuck the Redskins.
I almost wanted to rank even Paul Richardson. I wanted to rank them all even. She's playing Miami Dolphins. Why not?
Doesn't this feel like? Doesn't that feel like?
This is a week.
Doesn't this feel like what we did with Arizona against Cincinnati last week?
Hold on.
You're just chasing a team.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still a formula. It's not like I'm going to stop the formula because there was an outlier. The formula is the winning formula. You know what I mean? We're going to continue to bully these. Like I wanted to put up Thielen in the top 10, to be honest with you. Just because they're playing the Eagles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a second, but it's like they still got a legit pass rush, and whatchamacallit line, the Vikings line still isn't the greatest against the rush. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're going to be foolish and try to continue to pound the run on one of the best run defenses right now. But it's true funnel. You know what I mean? Hopefully Stefanski's like, you know what? We're going to throw it. And maybe they start squeaking again, those wheels. You know what I mean? Stephon Diggs and Thielen, they're like, look it. Maybe they're in his ear off the field now. You know what I mean? Now that they're kicking it, they're able to tolerate them.
I'm going to hit you with some rapid fires.
Okay.
Right now. And I just want you to give me who you would take. Melvin Gordon, Phillip Lindsay, or Joe Mixon?
Phillip Lindsay.
Phillip Lindsay.
Oh, no. My bad. They're playing Titans.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me remember who they're playing first.
Melvin Gordon's versus Pittsburgh. Joe Mixon at Baltimore. Phillip Lindsay versus Tennessee.
Damn. Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon, huh?
I forgot to rank him, dude, because I was so high now I think about it. I don't think I've even put him in.
We'll check for it. We'll check for yours.
Yeah. I know where I put him, though. I
kind of like Melvin Gordon in this spot.
I don't know.
He needs to bounce back.
Pittsburgh's tough run defense.
Pittsburgh is tough, but I mean,
run defense.
This is after the trash game that.
Check this out. Tough run defense and a great pass rush. Destruction.
But Austin Eckler is going to have the target on his back. He's going to have the target. They're not going to let him beat him in the passing game. I don't know.
They're going to try to use him and Gordon in it.
Yeah, of course. But I think I'm just saying I think the Chargers show up in this Pittsburgh game.
Okay.
I think they show up. And if they show up, it's going to be because Melvin Gordon.
So historically, he shows up for those games too, Philippe.
Yeah, they might be able to run the ball this week. I know Pittsburgh is tough, but Pittsburgh is got no offense either. So I don't know. I like Melvin Gordon. Okay. You like Lindsay.
You know why I said Mixon? Because they're playing Baltimore and people have been able to run on Baltimore. Except for last week. Last week's an outlier because it was Pittsburgh. Connor did his thing, actually.
Right? Let me throw some
throw some more. This is fun.
I was supposed to be
right here on the Great Debate. Jamaicans.
Let's see. Looking like
this is
a
flex fuck episode. You know what it is? We always have beers normally.
I know.
But I didn't say Sweet Mike because I knew if you hit any of these stores out here, it's bananas. Because of the fucking
dog, it was crazy.
Yeah, the fucking.
All right, here we go. Jordan Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Peterson, or let me give you one more. Kenyon Drake.
I'd say Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard versus Minnesota.
Yeah, just because
at Minnesota,
he's gonna get okay. If you do you buy into the narrative that the new interim coach is like, we want to get back to the run? And
did you hear who the coach is? Oh, it's Bill Cameron.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, we were talking about this on the last show.
That's right.
I was drunk, but I remember shit.
Did they announce the quarterback? I think is what I meant to ask.
See, that was my next question.
No.
I have no fucking flying idea. You know, I even just had to rank AP because theoretically he's gonna get 20 touches, and you know what I mean, and just.
They might after teams they fire their coach, they always come out and play a little bit better. So those guys might actually
because you know why it gets simpler.
And it's Miami.
This
might be the only chance you have to play a Redskin the rest of the year. Even the Lottie.
Oh, the Lottie. Wake up, Jamaicans.
Yeah, they're lit as fuck too.
It's from last night, dog. Oh, they wake now. Jamaicans.
The Lottie. Running backs down at the bottom.
It felt so good ranking the Laddie.
He's in.
Oh, that's Terry McLaurin. All the playmakers know we're talking about the Scottish lad.
Yeah, the rest of down here after you get to like mid 30s or 40s, it's bad. There's nothing in the 40s that I see. If you have to play like a Deion Lewis, Chase Edmonds, I'd still grab him. I hope
Yeah.
DJ might get deactivated right before it, but all right, fuck the rest of these running backs. They're all trash. They're done. We're gonna jump over to receivers.
Yeah, because receivers is like, I mean, because we have people out there without downtown John Brown. Mm-hmm. You got people out there without Tyrell the Gazelle. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Allen Robinson, A-Rob the second.
T.Y.'s out this week.
Yep, T.Y. There's some pieces.
Talk to me about 2 Coops, 1 Cup.
Okay,
you put him number 2. He's number 6.
I wanted to put him number 1 even. Oh, Jamaicans. He is playing my Niners, but they are creative with him more than they are with Robert Woods. And they were, because the Robert Woods, my Bobby Woods love is still stemming from last season. And then it's like, smack myself in the head. It was because Cooper Kupp was missing and they were using Woods like they would Kupp. And Kupp is just in the PPR formats. And a lot of these top-end receivers, it's just like they're not showing up, and he's consistently showing up as a guy who deserves to be in that conversation. So I have him up there. You know what I mean? Don't fail me now. 2 girls, 1 cup. Jamaicans.
I like it. You put Godwin at 4. Yep, he's
because
right.
He got God and win in his name. Shout out to Chris Godwin. Your Christmas card is coming early this year.
The first one I want. Oh yeah, I know you want to talk about this. You put OBJ at 24th.
Because I'm disrespectful and I've had enough. It's time to give him a spanking with the ranking.
You don't think there's some?
That's a new one.
A spanking with the ranking.
Yes, I had to give him a spanking with the ranking.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna have trouble sleeping tonight, knowing that you haven't ranked 24.
Knowing that I gave him a spanking with the ranking.
Yeah, I mean ECR has him at 8. He's still up there pretty high. I mean, are we just like hopeful?
The jig is up, so to speak. Where like they're just, this is how we beat OBJ. Everyone, even if you got to choke him.
Just beat him up and talk shit.
Shout out to Humphreys.
There was a lot of. I think OBJ's too nice.
Initiated.
He's too nice now.
He initiated that fight.
Nah, in the Niner game, he was giving like mad love to everybody after every tackle, and like there was.
You know what?
It was like
he's trying to turn a new leaf, and I don't buy into it. Yeah. That's why you get the spanking with the ranking.
I like it. He's crap.
I ranked him at 24 because bro, he's been finishing in the 40s.
Adam Thielen's got another dream matchup. He's up there at 9. You put him at 9.
Oh, I did get him in the top 10. That's right, Jamaicans.
Versus Philly, you think that the Vikings continue to roll with the passing game? Diggs is down there at like 22.
It's going to be hard to run. Maybe they spend a half of the first quarter trying to run on them and just like getting 3 and outs, and they're like, all right, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? And start just chucking that rock. Corny Kirk, Jamaicans.
Let's see here.
Shout out to Corny Kirk Cousins.
Tyler Lockett at Cleveland. You like that matchup?
Real quick, I love him as a streamer too, because he's literally kind of labeled a streamer, Kirk Cousins. Oh. And in single quarterback leagues, 100% he's been dropped. His ownership was like in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? I got some claims on him.
Oh yeah,
because they're not going to hear this till tomorrow. You know,
I might have to make some of my claims while we're on the air. I was kind of slacking, but I'm kind of up there.
Thanks for passing me the blunt, though.
Yeah, go ahead and touch that.
Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey.
The Patriots and Giants Thursday night. Edelman, Josh Gordon. You feel good about those matchups? Yeah. I mean, it should be a blowout game. The game script doesn't favor those guys.
Yeah, even if like those guys aren't the ones scoring the touchdowns, they're going to be able to move the ball up and down the field. PPR friendly, obviously, for Edelman. You know what I mean? He's going to be real Jewish-like on them nickel cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? See what I did there? Anyways, he going to and it's going to be long extended drives, quick 3 and outs I see on the other side. I'm predicting.
What are you predicting?
I kind of got Yoda on there. I should have said I'm predicting and then said all that.
I thought you had a prediction.
No, I said all that and then said I'm predicting.
Fair enough. Tyler Boyd, is Tyler Boyd wide receiver 1 now over there?
Yes.
It's just pure
correct.
Volume? Is he gonna get like 10 catches?
Correct.
This week too? I like it.
Correct, because he'll be the most in the slot still. They tried fucking around with that Eric whatever kid. You know what I'm talking about? The white boy. He's like, this.
Alex Erickson.
Alex Erickson
was started in like week 3 in one of my.
He's
leagues.
Gritty. He's a gritty white boy.
By the man who holds the belt.
They were like, "Yo, what the fuck? Get up out the slot," because they were trying to do that. You know what I mean? Like
they just threw him in there the last game, huh?
Exactly. So it's like, boy, they're like,
Boyd.
Exactly.
I loved it.
I made the phone call.
It was you?
Thank you. Thank me later. I don't even have Boyd anywhere. I just love the man. I love the kid. Don't do that to the kid, Boyd. Shout out to Tyler Boyd.
All right, pick one. You got to start. Kenny Galladay, Juju Smith-Schuster, or Will Fuller. Kenny Galladay's at Green Bay, Juju at Chargers, Fuller at KC.
Okay, I hate to go down the well because I hate this well. This well needs to be closed shut and never even spoke about. But the Will Fuller, I think I might want to have him ahead of them. I think after careful thought, because really he's not going to get that type of target volume, but he's going to be able to burn every single one of those players they try to put on him. Like, he's that guy. You know what I mean? Maybe they're I don't know. That's this.
Kansas City secondary is not
great.
They haven't been horrible though.
Yeah, but because they haven't played against any speed demons really. Even Tyreek Hill was wounded, so you know what I mean.
Tyreek Hill's on the other side.
Look at DJ Chark did it to him, right? Week
Kansas
1,
City?
Tyrell the Gazelle did it to him.
You're talking about the Chiefs.
Chiefs secondary. Yeah, these guys aren't top tier guys. Maybe Chark will get in that conversation eventually, because you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, and Will Fuller's better than those guys. I think, like, as far as like fantasy wise, you know what I mean. Like, or not fantasy wise, because Chark. No, let's not put Chark in that conversation.
Chark is up there.
Yeah, Chark is dope.
16th, higher than all three of those guys I just mentioned.
Then I think they ranked him higher than me.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing New Orleans. What do you think about him? Is he for real?
I think Marshawn Lattimore's for real. Marshawn Lattimore's the type, he just got to play himself into game shape. By week 3, he was looking like him again. He's been erasing guys.
So you're saying
Chark, and they're both. I mean, if my memory serves me,
they won't be infested waters.
If my memory serves me, the Chark Knight's like 6'5", and then Lattimore's like 6'2" or 6'3". But you know what I'm saying? He was drafted to the Saints to be a guy that's a Julio Jones stopper. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like
Chark, you know where he went? Oh, it's not. It's at home. Never mind. He went to LSU, which is in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So he might have been a Saints. He might have been a Saints fan growing up.
Ooh.
He might have been.
And here's the thing: where I pointed out,
he's probably like from California.
This is why I pointed out the 6'5", because Minshew, the fucking goddamn motherfucking Ginsu.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This man is sharp, razor sharp. Jamaicans, you already knew it was coming. But he will throw a 50-50 ball.
Yes, he will. He will test
exactly.
Marshawn Lattimore.
He won't just wait for the separation.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Hey, you're taller than this motherfucker. Break.
You're excited.
I like it.
All right, I'm gonna give you a couple other guys. Pick one for me.
Oh, hold on.
No.
Dede Westbrook too, though. He's kind of a sleeper. PJ Williams, the slot corner, he's going to be matched up against Dede most of this game. Dede's actually been...
He did produce last week.
Exactly, and he's been steady producing. It's like 40 yards, 60 yards, now 80.
Jacksonville's offense is kind of fun. They're kind of fun.
Kind of?
Kind of fun.
You know, they're led by the star from such movies as Dodgeball. The Ginsu himself, Minshew, the Secret Garden.
Your guy. Everyone's guy.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah.
boy.
Oh, I'm playing against him this week. Let's shout out to the Ginsu anyway.
There it is. All right. Give me who you picking? Calvin Ridley at Arizona, Terry McLaurin at Miami, or Michael Gallup at the Jets?
Woo.
That's a good one, huh?
Yeah. We're going to go. I have to go because this is, first of all, great matchup for Ridley.
All the three of those guys have great matchups.
Great matchups. But I'm going to do them like this. I might be biased, but I'm going to do him. The Scottish lad.
You're taking the laddie?
Then I'm going to do him.
You're entrusting your faith in the lad?
Yes, because, man, it's Miami. And even if it's Xavier Howard, he's kind of like,
Would you say Miami?
Oh, I like it. We're going with that.
Didn't he hurt his leg?
No, Miami. I've been saying Miami.
What was McLaurin's injury?
Yeah, it was Miami.
It was a hammy?
It was Miami.
His hammy.
The laddie had Miami.
Hopefully he doesn't pull the hammy in Miami.
Well, he came back. He did play last game, so.
Miami in Miami.
Okay, and.
All right, so you're taking him.
And then I have Ridley last because Ridley is losing. He's losing snaps to one Mohammed the Muslim, but I have him ranked higher than the Muslim because the touchdown upside I'll give to Ridley because Ridley is like one of the best route runners.
I'm looking at over here. ECR has Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill ranked inside the top 35.
I have Tyreek Hill ranked.
They think they might play.
Bro, I don't know about Devontae Adams. I didn't even rank him. But it'll be easy to make adjustments. These rankings are subject to adjust. They will be on the Instagram.
All rankings are not final.
At GMM Network.
Shout out to all 400 of our followers, bro. Yeah, that escalated quickly.
Shout out to all our playmakers.
Damn, how the fuck did that
happen?
Humble.
Stay humble, my friend.
That's a lot. That's a big number.
That's not that much, but it's great. That's why we appreciate every single one of you.
That's a great number.
Shout out to all our playmakers. Jamaicans. Okay. Yeah, let me hit that. Ridley. Okay, who was it? My bad.
Yep.
The laddie.
Oh, Adams. We're talking about Adams.
Okay. Oh yeah, Adams. If he plays, I'll have him as a top 15 play. Even though Darius Slay will be on him, him and Darius Slay have some of the most entertaining battles, and I've seen Adams best him several occasions. And it's a battle where it's kind of even because Slay is still he's still been he's notorious for having reoccurring hamstrings, and he's coming off of one. You know what I mean? Like this bye week really came at a great time for him. And then at the same time, Adams is now going to be 2 weeks removed from his, but what is it? Yeah, 2 weeks removed from his shit. You know what I mean? His turf.
Just about.
Turf tap.
Just about. All right, I'm going to tell me who you like. I'm going to give you a few guys. Golden Tate on Thursday night with no one else playing, basically.
I had to rank them, yep.
Auden Tate at Baltimore. Let's see, Jamison Crowder with Sam Darnold back.
Jamison Crowder is going to have the easiest matchup
versus Dallas.
Yeah, out of that secondary, it's going to be like, I forgot the nickel corner that keeps getting ate up. Because then Aaron Jones ate him up a couple times too. Either way, that's a strong PPR play. No touchdown upside, I don't think, and expect short 8 but like. Chris Herndon is said to like maybe be activated.
Right, as they're playing hardball with him.
Yeah, they're playing hardball. It is Adam Gase. He's a true asshole. You know what I mean?
He's just a pure dipshit, it looks like.
Yeah, fuck his life. He's fucking up all our guys over there. Anyway, special shout out to the Green Bean too.
No, don't shout him.
No, I love it, the Green Bean. You don't tell me. You don't tell me nothing about the Green Bean.
You don't shout him out.
The Green Bean.
He doesn't earn it.
Oh, I know, but we're not talking. He's a bad. You don't play the Green Bean this week.
No, you shouldn't have played him at all.
No, just not this week.
Not in the first 6 weeks.
Hold on, Darnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, the Terminator. He's back from the Mono T1000 hit him. But, he prevailed. You know what I'm saying? His spleen is intact. So I'm just saying, if you got Robbie, hold on to him. You know what I mean? Just wait for good matchups. They're coming. I promise.
Right, give me who you got here. DK Metcalf, Marvin Jones, or
Did I even pick the last
Robinson.
Group?
No, I'm just throwing
DK Metcalf, Marvin Jones, or
Demarcus Robinson.
I would say Marvin Jones because King can be burned. Even though King was King is the corner for
Desmond King.
Not Desmond King. King,
Kevin King?
Kevin King.
I was a guess.
Yeah, it is though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the corner from. First of all, his name's King. Let's just say that because in case we're both wrong, but his name is King. The cornerback. That's
on the Packers.
Exactly. That's the secondary corner that's always opposite to Alexander, and he's going to be the one that's going to be matched up on Marvin Jones Jr. You know what I'm saying? But Marvin Jones Jr. He'll be able to pop one, dog, because they're gonna be able to run like shit on Green Bay. They're gonna be like the Cowboys fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, Derek Bevel, he's gonna come through with a run first game plan. You know what I'm saying? I like T.J. Hawkinson in this matchup. You know what I'm saying? The safeties haven't been too great against tight ends, but I really my bad. I'm straying off like it's a fucking.
You're all over the place.
Yeah, I know. I'm straying off.
All right.
It's the
weed. It's what the weed does, bro. We're deep in thought. It's the great debate.
Yeah, it is. I mean, shit. We can't have a debate unless we're getting baked, and that's why it's called the great debate.
The great debate.
See what I did there?
I love it.
Jamaicans.
All right, two guys I want to ask you about: Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore. ECR has Curtis Samuel ranked higher. I don't understand that. They're both playing Tampa.
Bruh, Tampa.
Is that it?
Next question.
No, okay, so what? You could just they're gonna.
It's just
what kind of lines should you expect from those guys?
It's just which one.
But why would Curtis Samuel be higher? DJ Moore's been the guy. Curtis Samuel has done nothing.
Curtis Samuel's getting more targets.
He's done nothing. I don't think that's true.
No, did I have him wrong then? I might have him flip flop.
No, I'm talking about.
But this is why we were on the great.
No,
debate.
but still though, do you think is this the game where one of them like Curtis Samuel?
ECR has him.
Yes.
Curtis Samuel. You know why? Because Carlton Davis. I think if my memory serves me correct, I think I don't ever forget his name, but I think he's the number one corner.
Isn't he the third? I think he's the third.
Is he the third? I don't know. Okay, then
Carlton Davis. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, because he's the one who's going to be, or either he's the third or I think he's the second.
Okay.
He's the one that's going to be had by one Curtis Samuel. Maybe that's why they have him on there.
Interesting.
That's like my thing tonight. Like one, someone.
Very wise of you. I'm looking for any other flexes down here, or wide receiver 4 kind of guys. Mecole Hardman. I think he's ranked really low. I think that. I mean, obviously, I think the Chiefs are in a bounce back spot here.
Well, I do have Tyreek Hill coming back. Shout out to Tyreek Hill. But
I think Sammy Watkins is out.
And Sammy Watkins
most likely probably gonna be out. Hammy Watkins.
Yeah.
He's out.
Boom.
So I like D-Rob and Mecole in this spot to probably have like their last stand game really for like as a tandem. They're both gonna eat.
I mean,
I'm not
what?
buying the Tyreek just yet.
Hold on. This is the great debate.
Pringle.
And
forgot about.
Yeah,
I didn't pop a can of Pringles on him.
I ranked him though.
You ranked him.
Yeah.
As you should have.
You know what I mean? Because I have Sammy Watkins out. Boo that man. First of all, I felt bad on myself after week 1. I was like, I avoided Sammy and I laughed at everyone who got him. And
I told you he'll go back to being Sammy Watkins.
Right, exactly. That's why we're booing him. And I'm so glad it's all about coming to your senses. We reserve the right to have our opinion and change our opinion. If in this case, we were right the whole time.
All right.
I remember telling everyone, sell that motherfucker high.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then, but then it was like, maybe not. But then, you know what? That's why we boo
wide receiver 1 is what we call him.
Hammy Watkins.
He was no better than Demarcus Robinson or Mecole after week 1. He was no better.
He's wide receiver 4 at best.
I like it. All right, fucking one guy we didn't talk about crickets for what's his name, Mike Evans. He didn't get it done. Has he bounced back big this week?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I like? They started using him
on
in the short game even too. It was just like everything was short really for everyone. You know what I mean? And like,
all right, fair enough.
He's gonna be.
No, you're not worried about him.
Yeah, I mean, I got him. The lack of options makes him so relevant.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we're gonna jump over to quarterbacks. Give me your quarterback stream play of the week right off the top of your head. What do you like?
Corky Kirk.
Corey Kirk, you already
because
said
he
it.
should be available in a lot of leagues.
Yeah,
they
put him in the middle of the pack. Philly's a tough defense though. They can get after the quarterback.
I know.
You're not worried about that at all.
They got one of the greatest short A-dot receivers in one white boy, Adam Thielen, the squeaky wheel. And then you got Stephon Diggs. He's in play this week because he could just pop a big one. The poor man's Antonio Brown.
All right, Lamar Jackson's got Cincinnati. He's
I'm just saying to delegate that pass rush.
Of course, you think Lamar Jackson gets back on like the elite quarterback track?
Yeah, because he's playing the fucking Cincinnati Bengals.
They should do
but he's not a streaming option.
No, not at all. But we're just talking about him because he was up and he was an MVP for 2 weeks.
I'm booing him because I'm playing against him.
You're playing Lamar.
No love. And I don't have him anywhere. Fuck his life.
Let's see here. Let me see. I'm going to give you a couple toss-up guys here. You have Jared Goff. You have Carson Wentz. Who you starting? Carson Wentz at Minnesota.
Start Wentz.
Jared Goff at the Niners.
Start Wentz. I've seen Wentz just be matchup proof before, and that line will give him time. See what I did there?
I like it. It did.
We're coming up.
You're
line
sharp today.
will give him time. You
know
what I'm saying? It's just that's almost good as spanking with the ranking.
Joe Flacco or Teddy Bridgewater?
Man, it's hard because Flacco's always poor against these type of defenses. I can remember him with remember the 10-sack game where there were. It was like 15 sacks, really, where everyone was sacked. It was like Mariota versus Flacco last year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They sacked Mariota 10 times. They sacked Flacco like 6 times. Yeah, and that was like one of the games that hurt him. Remember that shit? And then Lamar Jackson.
So you're not buying. So then
no,
who are you picking?
That has nothing to do with this. But I'm just saying, like, he plays poor against.
He's at home at least.
Yeah, and that line's still not that great. But it's just, it's
he's
like.
He's been playing pretty good.
Yeah, but against the poor defense. Okay, super poor defense. Right now, for real, all around, it's kind of poor defense with the Chargers, right? Mm-hmm. Played shitty.
They sure did. All right, so you're picking Teddy Bridgewater. Is that what I'm hearing?
Minus that fucking Cortland Sutton 70-yard.
You must have went up against that one. Huh?
Yeah, I was up against that. Shout out to Calvin and Don.
You got Dak Prescott or you got Aaron Rodgers?
Man.
Dak Prescott at the Jets, Aaron Rodgers versus Detroit.
I think, it's crazy is because with the way things are, it's like with how Detroit's secondary is kind of sharp. Like they got Darius Slay, then they got this super sharp corner, dog, Collins. It was a kid from Seattle, and they paid him a lot in the offseason where it was like, what the fuck? But then it was like, damn, this kid's, he's like, it's like they're a baby Belichick type of shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same way with the Titans when I was with Flacco, like, they're going to know how to stop this fucker real easy. You know what I mean?
So who are you taking, Dak? Is that what I'm hearing?
I would take Dak. Okay. Because not only is he in a bounce back spot, it's against a poor secondary.
Well, I mean, he did ball out and put up like 400 yards.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's going to get touchdowns this time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, well, not this time because he did have some touchdown passes, but I'm just saying, like, yo, he's going to. And he'll be able to get off on his own wheels too. Watch, they're going to be so on Zeke, this motherfucker's going to run.
Phillip Rivers, Jameis Winston, or Gardner Minshew?
I'll take Jameis and then Garner, right? Because the only thing I worry about is the travel.
Jameis is at Carolina, or playing Carolina.
Yeah, it's in London.
Is it in London?
It's in London.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a neutral ground, and you've been, the pass defense, the secondary with the Carolina Panthers, they've been kind of giving it up. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like he's gonna be able to exploit one side of it for sure. You know what I mean? And they're going to be able to establish a type of run.
So Chris Godwin eats again.
I think so because they're going to. Mike Evans is still the guy you have to man. You can't just man up. You know what I mean? And Godwin gets hella snaps out of the slot. You know what I'm saying? And
all right. So last dart throw quarterback. Let's see. Sam Darnold versus Dallas. Your boys, the Darnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, had the Jamaicans. He's back.
Kyle Allen at Tampa.
He has a poor matchup.
Or Josh Rosen versus Washington.
Really solid that you don't want to. Who? Okay,
Darnold, Rosen, or Kyle Allen.
I would do Kyle Allen because he's playing Tampa Bay, so I put him first. Then I'm crazy. We go with Jewish Josh, and then we would do Darnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's about right.
I mean, that's like really diving deep.
Someone might be desperate out there.
But that's like maybe a super flex, and they happen to be floating around, or even like a deeper league, like a 14 to 16 single QB league, and you just you got Derek Carr or any of those guys.
Oh yeah, a lot of those leagues guys will keep two quarterbacks. So if it's a bye week, it's scraps over there. All right, so we're gonna jump to tight ends. You're obviously playing like those top like 7 guys.
Yeah, I didn't really rank tight ends but. It is funky, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be no Evan Ingram, you know what I'm saying?
Gerald Everett snuck in at number 9 ranked this week. Yeah. You like him in this matchup? This feels like a Tyler Higbee game.
I mean,
right?
Here's the thing is like...
Woo, Gerald Everett. Tyler Higbee's going to be like 2 for 30 and 2 touchdowns.
I don't know, dog. It's hard to buy into it, but then at the same time, too, it's like, man, they drafted him to be his Jordan Reed. You know what I mean? And it's like, it just took hella years because they had Higbee too, and it was weird because Higbee could block too. So it's like, then I think they even extended.
So you're saying Joe Everett has arrived?
I mean, maybe. It's been consecutive games, even though this one was
get off the fence.
This one was
has he arrived or not?
I'd say. I'd say, and if you have Darren Waller, the big baller, I would hella go and pick up. Everett.
For sure, he's a great option after that. Coming off that, obviously.
I was surprised. If the Browns could get anything off last night, I was surprised they didn't try. They didn't try more of a tight end.
Your boy OJ Howard. Did you hear about him today?
What did he say?
He caught a pass today at the Tampa Bay Rays baseball game. He caught a foul ball, and the internet broke talking about OJ Howard got more catches
hilarious.
At the game.
That is
that he
hilarious.
Did, dude. It was wild. It was wild, but he made a catch tonight.
I did see that though.
He caught a baseball.
Do you know who hit that ball?
No, I don't know who hit it.
It was Jameis Winston.
You set me
That's
right up
fucking
for that
funny.
Crap. All right, so okay, we'll talk about OJ Howard versus Carolina or Delanie Walker.
Well, you know what, dog? Now that OJ Howard's catching all these, definitely Delanie Walker. It's one of the best tight end matchups. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why Mike Williams ate so much last week, because he damn near looks like a tight end. You know what I mean?
Very true. Yeah.
And they have no tight ends because everyone attacks Denver Broncos defense with the tight end, even if it has Vic Fangio.
All right, fair enough. Chris Herndon, like we said, if he's active, I think he's gonna be heavily involved. You just got to get the green light, so watch out for him. Tight end. TJ Hawkinson's ranked so down low now. Is he done?
Because they hocked the loogie on his rank.
He lost.
You know what they did?
We gotta lose.
Shit! You know what they just did?
No.
They gave him a spanking with the ranking.
Oh my god. He's down there at the bottom. He's down there.
I'm just laughing so hard because we got something new.
Let's see. Tight end dart throws. I mean, shit, it's weak. Bro.
Shout out to Noah Fant.
No, I am not
Noah's
a fan.
Ark.
Not a fan of Noah Fant. All right, fuck the tight ends. We're done with them. Let me look at these defenses. Give me your defensive sleeper play of the week. 5-star lock sleeper play of the week.
I swear to God, dude, Washington Redskins.
You're just riding the wave, huh?
It's gross.
I mean, yeah, it is a great matchup. Obviously, Miami is out there. Let me see. Dallas.
That's a great debate.
I don't actually think chasing the Jets with Sam Darnold there is the same effect as Luke Falk.
I know. And you know what's sad? I fucking picked up. I had a commanding lead after a Thursday night, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, let me go drop this Tennessee and just pick up Cowboys so that because I could have them next week. And then the Schwarzenegger comes back. He said, I told you I'll be back.
He's back. He's not going to die.
My arm is so terrible.
Apparently he's not going to die. Carolina's got a pretty good matchup. I mean, Tampa could put up some points, so that one.
Donald Schwarzenegger, god damn it!
Let me see. I'm trying to find some deep value over here. Denver.
He's gonna breathe life into the green bean.
Denver D might be a desperation play.
Yeah, I mean, because Mariota, it's like he either shows up or he doesn't.
Pittsburgh D. Pittsburgh is a good defense.
Yes, that's
They're
a
ranked
good one.
way low at the Chargers. Chargers kind of trash.
Well, because look at Chargers are still a good team. Don't get it wrong, but they're fantasy friendly to opposing defenses.
Seattle D at Cleveland. You want to ride that right now? Cleveland, it's just a joke.
Yeah.
Even Miami D might be kind of sneaky.
Oh yeah, even grosser, but the Jamaicans approve.
Fair enough. All right, yep.
Even grosser than my Washington.
Yeah, there's no other defenses really. I'm feeling good with. So, yep. That puts a wrap on.
I like one
on the great debate.
I like one.
We kind of didn't really debate as much. I was kind of like just.
You know what? Because
we
had some good ass weed. Jamaicans. Well, I think that's it for today's show. Follow us at the GMM Network. All these rankings will be up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our editing department. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They took the week off last week.
They put in work.
You know what talking about sober October.
You know what I mean?
They didn't want to work.
And shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. Thanks. Feel better. Follow us. Hit the subscribe. Leave a comment. Smash that like button, man. Have a good one. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? I can go on.
We'll see you on Friday.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all you playmakers. Jamaicans. The Great Debate.